Hey Bible lovers, I'm Tim Nichols and I'm here to bring you your Nichols Worth, and today from Sacralion Publishing, actually through the Lockman Foundation, we have the NASB 1995, and this is the New Illustrated Jerusalem Bible. So it's really interesting, really neat, so let's take a look. First of all, it is a Leathertex overboard cover. It's really nice looking, and I love the embossing here, but it does seem like it would kind of scuff and bang up a little easily, but overall it's really nice. I love the spine on this thing. Check out that ornate work, and it has like not really raised hubs, but kind of tooled out hubs. I mean, the tool work on this thing is just simply incredible. And this is a thick dude too. It's a big boy. It's almost like Family Bible big. It's a big Bible. So anyhow, you see it has like Jerusalem kind of on the cover, and then it has just a regular paper liner. I don't see any reinforcement tape there, but that doesn't mean it's not there. But if it's not there with something this big, you definitely do run the risk of this splitting kind of here at the liner. So now let's go ahead and take a look at the Bible itself. This is, of course, the New Illustrated Bible of Jerusalem, again put out by Sacralion Publishing. Now I asked Lockman about this because when they sent this to me, I was a little bit curious as to why it didn't have their name on it. And they said they allowed Sacralion to use the NASB 95, and then they also acquired several of them themselves. And this publishing company, they're not in existence anymore. And once these are gone, that's it. They're not going to be printing or making any more of them. And one thing I noticed about these is the illustrations are in black and white. This has the look of like an older book. It has that antiqued kind of creamy paper. It's not a very thin paper. It's actually quite thick, almost book thick. I don't know the GSM of this, but I would say it's probably in excess of 40 GSM. Very nice paper. And it has like an old look. It has 463 of these Holy Land images from like the mid 1800s up until the early 1900s. So you're going to kind of get a view of the Holy Lands even before it was officially acknowledged by the UN and all this stuff. So you're going to get kind of an inside scoop on what it looks like. It also has the New Illustrated Bible of Jerusalem logo in the middle there, kind of decorative. In the middle it has your references and your notes, and it is in gray. So I kind of like that. I kind of like that it stands out. It's bold, really nice 10-point font. And this 10-point font is in a verse-by-verse format, which is another reason why this is a very thick Bible, is because of the format. This is more of a coffee table Bible. This isn't something you're going to use to carry around, obviously. This is more decorative and ornate, something that's more of a conversational piece. It also gives the verse references to the land or the picture that is represented there to kind of give you an idea of where and what the Bible is talking about in somewhat modern day within the last 100 years. So as you get more into the text, again, 463 of these illustrations, so you're going to see them dispersed out everywhere. I think it's pretty important early on that you just let it lay like this. Don't try to force the spine flat. I just don't think that's going to be good for it. Just let it lay as it lays. And then as you get more toward the center of the Bible, check this out. This is Abraham's oak in Mamre, halfway between, however you say that, and Hebron. So pretty interesting, or at least what they believe to be Abraham's oak. And as you go throughout it, you're just going to see pretty much the same textual layout, your references in the middle, your 10-point font. I really do like that they make some of the verses bold. I'm going to assume they do that whenever it's the start of a new thought or a paragraph, because you can see they're not all that way. But it does have like your subscript references, so you know how to use your referencing system. I like the cross references in the middle, because then it kind of lines them up with the verses, even though in a 2-column layout, it's not always the case. Of course, this has got your squared off pages. It's not going to be rounded off like your soft cover, and it does not have any gilding to speak of. It is a sewn binding. There's some threads in there. So you can see that, that gutter. And what's really interesting is you can see kind of a glow, like a yellow glow in that gutter because of this paper. Double paged image there like a portfolio. Again, there's 463 of these, so you're going to be seeing them quite often. As you move into the New Testament, it's also important to note that it is a black letter edition. And this font, I'll tell you what, it's good and dark. I really like the darkness of it. It almost reminds me of the work of 2K in its darkness and its fullness. So it's very easy to read, very sharp looking. And then as you get to the back, you're going to have your New American Standard concordance. and it's going to have an Old Testament genealogical tables, which this is probably exclusive to the Sacralion. And finally, you're going to end up in your maps, which are on Bible paper, not in color. Really detailed, lots of different numbering systems to help you understand what's going on here. So if you like Jerusalem and a Bible like this is your speed, they don't have a whole lot of them left. Now is your chance to get it. They just reduced the price, so it's really a good opportunity to go ahead and get this now. So there you have it. Keep calm. Jesus on this, your nickel worth.